The American Express Platinum and American Express Gold cards are frequently seen as two of the very best credit cards overall. But if you were in a situation similar to myself, then it actually might be best for you to avoid these credit cards. And so in this video, I'm going to discuss exactly why I'm avoiding the AMEX Platinum and American Express Gold card. Make sure to stay until the end of this video because I'll also be discussing some key strategies that I am following that can help to increase your credit score and position you really well for the long term. So as always, we're just gonna jump right into the video. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below as it helps support the channel and I would really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so in order for you to see why it might be seen as somewhat controversial for me to be avoiding the AMEX Platinum and AMEX Gold cards, let's high level discuss a couple reasons that people decide to get these credit cards in the first place. One key reason that a lot of people love the American Express Platinum and the American Express Gold cards is because of the flexible points that you earn. Unlike co-branded credit cards like the Hilton Aspire where you earn points for that specific brand, the AMEX Platinum and AMEX Gold cards are going to allow you to earn American Express points, which are going to be super flexible and can be used in a lot of different ways. If you want to, you could redeem your Amex points for cash back or gift cards, or even redeem them for travel through the American Express travel portal, but you also have an opportunity to maximize your upside and transfer out your points to Amex travel partners, which includes a lot of popular hotels and airlines. Next, another reason that a lot of people love the American Express Platinum and American Express Gold cards is because those cards give you specific credits that can help to lower your effective fees. To start, the Amex Platinum has an annual fee of $695, but it does provide over $1,500 in statement credits, with some of those credits including a $200 airline fee credit, a $240 digital entertainment credit, and then a $200 Uber credit. It's going to be unlikely that you'll be able to use the entire $1,500 in statement credits, but if you were just to use the entire amount on the airline fee credit, the digital entertainment credit, and the Uber credit, which I think a lot of people can, then you get $640 in value, which is already approaching that annual fee. For the Amex Gold card, a lot of people like the simplicity to it, so that card will give you an annual fee of $250, but then you'll get two $120 credits, which can add up to $240 in value, and those credits can be really easy and straightforward to use for most people. The first credit is going to be a $120 Uber credit, which can also be used for Uber Eats, so a lot of people can basically use this credit to get a free meal every month. And then the second credit is going to be a $120 dining credit, which can be used at places like Shake Shack, the Cheesecake Factory, and Grubhub. All in all, if you can use the maximum value from those credits, which a lot of people can, then you can lower your effective fee on the Amex Gold card down to just $10. But the point of this video is not to discuss all of the various benefits that these cards have. Instead, the point of this video is to discuss why I'm avoiding the Amex Platinum and Amex Gold cards and why you should too. So I am now going to get into why I'm avoiding the American Express Gold card and the American Express Platinum card. And I know there are a lot more benefits, but I just wanted to cover the main ones. So the main reason that I do not have the American Express Platinum and American Express Gold cards is because of a strategy that I am following in which I am prioritizing no annual fee credit cards. Now, I know that a lot of annual fee credit cards can provide you with a lot of value, but in my opinion, regardless of how much value you can get out of a specific annual fee credit card, if you're in a situation similar to myself, then I still think you should be avoiding cards like the American Express Platinum and American Express Gold card. And the reason for this really just comes down to how this affects your credit score. If we take a look at a graphic that breaks down your credit score, we can see that 35% of your credit score is going to be your payment history, 30% is going to be your amounts owed, 15% the length of your credit history, 10% credit mix, and 10% new credit. So the factor that I'm really going to be highlighting is going to be that 15% of your credit score, which is going to be the length of your credit history. The length of your credit history is essentially impacted by the average age of your account. So you basically take your older credit card accounts and your newer credit card accounts, and then you combine them together to get an average. You want the average age of your accounts to be as high as possible, and this is exactly why if you're in a situation similar to myself, that you should be avoiding the American Express Platinum and American Express Gold cards, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Before I get into the specific reasons that you should be avoiding the Amex Platinum and Amex Gold cards, I keep saying that if you're in a similar situation to myself, that you should be avoiding these cards. But what does that even mean? Well, I'm 22 years old, so I've only been using credit cards for a couple of years, and so the length of my credit history is still pretty low. And that's going to mean that the credit cards that I choose to get right now are going to someday be my oldest credit card accounts. And so if I'm thinking long term, I want to make sure that the cards that I'm getting right now are not cards that I plan to cancel, or they at least have viable downgrade options. But essentially, the strategy of avoiding the Amex Platinum and Amex Gold is especially going to be applicable to you if you're in a similar situation to myself, in which you haven't been using credit cards for too long, and so you have a shorter credit history. With that being said, the first reason to avoid the AMEX Platinum and AMEX Gold card is going to be because of their annual fee. The AMEX Platinum has an annual fee of $695, and the AMEX Gold card has an annual fee of $250. And while those cards do give you a ton of benefits that can help make those fees worth it, the high annual fees are inevitably going to make those cards more risky in terms of potentially needing to cancel them in the future. Even if you calculate that right now those cards could give you a ton of value, you never know when your spending habits might change. And since there's so much importance on the credit cards that you choose to get during your first couple of years, because those cards will increase the average age of your accounts, which will increase the length of your credit history and positively impact your credit score. In my opinion, it is simply not worth the risk to get the AMEX Platinum and AMEX Gold when you are at this stage, and it simply makes more sense to open cards that do not have fees, or at least cards that you never think you need to cancel. And again, this is because this will allow the length of your credit history to steadily increase as those oldest credit accounts remain open. I have made a lot of videos on my channel about the best no annual fee credit cards, but some of the best options for this stage are going to be the Chase Freedom Unlimited and the Chase Freedom Flex. The next reason to avoid the AMEX Platinum and AMEX Gold cards are going to be because of the lack of solid downgrade options. I've tried to grill the importance of prioritizing no annual fee credit cards during your first couple of years, but in reality, you could get annual fee credit cards. You just have to make sure that those cards have solid downgrade options, preferably to a no annual fee credit card. Basically, when you cancel a credit card, that negatively impacts your credit score by lowering the length of your credit history. But if you downgrade a credit card instead of canceling it, then that credit account remains open and it does not affect your credit score. So as an example, I do have credit cards that have annual fees, but I have the Hilton Surpass and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And first of all, I don't anticipate ever needing to downgrade the Chase Sapphire Preferred because I need that card for the redemption value benefits. But if I absolutely needed to, then I could downgrade my Chase Sapphire Preferred to the Chase Freedom Flex or Chase Freedom Unlimited, which are two cards that do not have annual fees. And then with my Hilton Surpass card, I would have a really easy downgrade path to the Hilton Honors card, which does not have an annual fee. However, the AMEX Platinum and AMEX Gold cards do not necessarily have super viable downgrade options, with one of the best options being the AMEX Green card, but that card still does have an annual fee of $150, so you still aren't getting completely rid of that fee. And then you may be able to downgrade these cards to the AMEX Blue Cash Everyday, which does not have an annual fee, but to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if you're able to do that. I don't have either of these cards, so I just don't know. So let me know down in the comments if you actually know the answer to that. Okay, so the final reason to avoid the AMEX Platinum and AMEX Gold cards is because you don't want to just jump into these cards right away before you have a chance to build some savvy credit card habits. Basically, because of the reasons that I just discussed and that these cards have higher annual fees and a lack of downgrade options, they can be considered more risky. And credit cards can be a long-term asset when you use them correctly, but also a huge liability when you use them incorrectly. So I think it's going to be important that when you first start out, especially in your first couple of years, that you're getting less risky, possibly no annual fee credit cards, because just like how you wouldn't go bench press 200 pounds before you've even attempted to bench press 120 pounds, you don't want to dive in head first to the AMEX Platinum or AMEX Gold card before you've even had a chance to build some good credit card habits. In terms of my own credit card situation, I currently have 6 credit cards, which are the Alaska Airlines card, the regular Hilton Honors card, the Hilton Surpass card, the Chase Freedom Flex, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Alaska card was the first card that I got, and to be honest, I got this card when I didn't know that much about credit cards. And I do get value from this card, but it does have an annual fee, and it does not have a viable downgrade option, so I somewhat regret getting this card so early. All 5 of my other credit cards are cards that don't have annual fees, or at least have viable downgrade options, with my Hilton Honors, Freedom Flex, and Freedom Unlimited having a $0 fee, and my Chase Sapphire Preferred and Hilton Surpass cards having a viable downgrade option. So while I am avoiding the AMEX Platinum and AMEX Gold cards for now, I have built up a couple years of credit history with cards that I never plan on canceling, and I do actually think that the AMEX Gold card and AMEX Platinum cards do provide a lot of value. So I am planning on getting the AMEX Gold card sometime in 2023, and the AMEX Platinum card sometime in the next couple years. I hope I explained everything well, but if there are any points of confusion, then feel free to just comment down below, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos just like this, then make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future impactful content. And if you want to see some videos on cards that I already have, then check out the 2 videos that I'll put on the screen right now. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.